Melanie making a video, not at 3 a.m. What a concept. Good morning. I just woke up 20 minutes ago. That's why, I'm sorry to say, this is what we're working with right now. This is what I look like. I'm sorry. Not everyone on YouTube is pretty. Some of us are ugly. We're gonna have to move on. Anyway, I have recently been feeling very overwhelmed and anxious. So I wanted to make a video that kind of talks about a mindset that I have that kind of helps me get through it, and I'm hoping will help some of you get through it if you also find that you're feeling very anxious and overwhelmed. Alright, so also, do we love my Frosty the Snowman pajamas? Cute. So, when you're in like the middle of a situation, of like a dilemma, it could be anything. It could be maybe you're stressed out about school, maybe you have relationship problems, money problems, home problems, literally whatever's going on in your life that might cause you to feel stressed or overwhelmed or anxious. It tends to feel like it's taking up your whole world, right? Like you almost feel as if, you know, it's all, the stress that you're feeling is all that you see and it's all that is in your life right now. So it feels very suffocating and it feels overwhelming. So, how do I phrase this? So when it comes to that point where it starts to feel like, oh my God, this is all that is in my life right now, is that this negative energy, this stress, this kind of overwhelming, you start to feel very like, this is it. Like this is like this kind of stress and sadness in my life is it. Spoiler, it ain't. So when I feel that way, I tend to feel as if I'm in some kind of bowl or a fishbowl. So if you've read the title, you're already thinking, okay, she's gonna explain what the fuck a fishbowl is. Right. So if you've ever seen the movie Finding Nemo, do you remember the fish that were all in the tank and some of them were there so long that they forgot what the ocean was like? That's kind of like life. Sometimes when you're in the middle of a stressful, overwhelming situation, you almost forget how big the world is, how long life is, how big the ocean is, you know? You start to feel like you're in this fish tank that's getting smaller and it suffocates you and it's overwhelming and stressful. So what I do when I'm in that moment, when I'm in that, you know, it's all of what's bad right now is kind of, you know, surrounding me. I try, and I know this sounds, it's always easier to say things than it is to actually feel and do them when you're in the moment. But, you know, you take a deep breath and you just try to imagine a day in the future or 2 days in the future, and then eventually 2 weeks in the future, and then maybe 2 years in the future. Just try, even if like writing down like what you think, or just thinking about like what you think you're going to be doing in 2 days or in 2 weeks or in 2 years. And if you kind of keep that overall idea going, your fishbowl will almost start to feel bigger, and you'll start to remember that there's a whole ocean out there, that there is an entire world out there, and there's an entire life that you have yet to live out there. And this stressful situation, this overwhelming thing, that whatever it is you're going through, and this isn't invalidating what you're going through, by the way, you have every right to feel the stress that you're feeling, and you have every right to feel whatever it is that what you're going through is making you feel. Everything you feel matters and is valid and is important. So don't use this to invalidate what you're feeling. Don't use this to kind of, oh, well, people out there have it worse. Don't do that. And if you tell people that, you're shitty. That sucks. Don't invalidate other people's feelings by trying to be like, oh, well, other people have it worse. It doesn't matter. So anyway, just kind of use it to kind of gain some perspective, I guess. I think if you can gain a little bit of perspective, even if it's just for like 10 minutes, you will start to feel a little less, oh my god, everything is like right here and on top of me and I'm gonna die. It's kind of like if you've ever seen the show Kimmy Schmidt. I've never seen it, but like I've heard this phrase that she apparently says in the show, that anybody can get through anything for the next 10 seconds. It's kind of like that. Like, if I can just get through the next 10 seconds, and then 10 seconds turns into like 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes turns into like, 10 hours and 10 days, and et cetera, then you start to kind of gain some perspective a little. And I find that this method of thinking, this kind of mindset, has helped me in the past. I hope it helps you. I hope that if you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, just understand that, you're strong, you're gonna get through it. Things are gonna be okay. And I know that's cliche, and I know that, it's, that's stitch on a pillow somewhere. I myself find it hard to believe most days. Yesterday, I didn't get out of bed all day, and it was hard and it was tough, and yesterday was a very bad day for me, but I got through it, and it's the morning, and I had one of those fishbowl moments, and it happens to everyone, and it's okay to let yourself feel whatever you need to feel. But once you've let yourself feel everything that you have to feel related to your stress or whatever you're going through, gain some perspective. Give yourself like 2 minutes to be like, okay, all of these things I'm feeling now, but what if I take a step back and just imagine, myself in 2 years? What's going on with that person? What are they up to, So yeah, those are my thoughts. Yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this, first of all, thanks for watching. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for fighting through another day. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. Again, if you ever need someone to talk to, all of my information is down below. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys in the next video.